Black child genius, stunning NASA scientist. Okay. David Balogan, the 9-year-old protege who continues to amaze the world with his impressive smart shot, NASA scientist. Isn't he cute? Bet he hates that. He was on a recent trip to the Space Telescope Science Institute. 9-year-old is one of the youngest high school 9 years old, and he's a high school graduate. Receiving his diploma from Reach Cyber Charter School in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. After graduation, Balogan was invited by NASA and the Maryland-based Sports Telescope Science Institute to visit the James Webb Space Telescope Mission Operations Center in Baltimore. His story made headlines, and Hannah Braun, the Institute's spokesperson, said the team just had to meet him. I had actually seen David's story all over social media and thought, wow, I bet he'd find a trip to Webb's Mission Operations Center exciting, Braun told Atlanta Black Star. What they didn't know was that he was going to teach them a thing or two, all without being on this earth for even 10 years yet. We don't have children visit the center, really, besides families of employees on occasion, so the crew didn't quite know what to expect with David. In his orange NASA spacesuit, the scientists who provided the tour were instantly impressed with the child's knowledge of the science. In the flight control room, Balogan watched them do a mock-up for the sound check, a process done with astronauts before they take off, described as inquisitive. The young genius started talking about something they had never heard of before, Super Saturn. What's that? Braun recalled asking. So then we got to Googling. Balogan already had his career plan set with his eyes set on being an astrophysicist, chemist, engineer, and software designer. All of those, okay, not one, all. But before that, he is prepping for college. Black Enterprise reported that most would think Balogan would go to Harvard. But his father, Henry, is doing research on what the best fit will be. Am I going to throw my 9-year-old into Harvard while I'm living in Pennsylvania? No. This is the real Doogie Howser with brighter eyes and a bigger, real future here. I don't know what it is, but I'm in love with this kid, and I feel like, Jessica, he had these NASA scientists on their heels and kind of like looking up, if you will, maybe if they were seated, to him. And I think that that's beautiful.
Yeah, I think that's great. I love that. Why is it that the smartest people are the people that we deem the smartest? Why are they at NASA? Why do they all want to focus on not this planet? I don't know. Maybe there's something to be said for that. I also love that this kid has not been shoved into one field, right? We're always told, what do you want to be when you grow up? And you pick one thing, and that's the thing. I love this idea of a new renaissance. After, the plague in the past, we had the Renaissance. Maybe we're due for another. People should be allowed to contain multitudes. You should be allowed to do many things. You don't need to be shoved into one niche. So I think that's one of my favorite things about this kid as well. I want to know what Super Saturn is. My brain went to astrology. I was like, oh, Mercury's in retrograde and we're experiencing Super Saturn right now. Very fascinating. It's definitely something more than that, though. But this is a beautiful story.
Yeah, it is a beautiful story. And I like the parents. Either this is who they are, they're saying all the right things when they say, we're not going to just throw him up there to Harvard. He's a kid, and he should be allowed to explore and do as he wishes with his family support. And I don't know, it popped into my mind, what if one day he decides, I don't want to be any of those things. I want to be a rapper. And I think, do whatever you want. Maybe he'll rap about Super Saturn or something. I don't know. But I think the sky's the limit, if you will, for him. I'll give you the last word.
Yeah, I agree. I would like to hear him rap as well. I think that would be fun. Most people that I consider geniuses have some musical talent. So I don't know, when's the album dropping? I'll listen.
Well, we salute you, David, and keep teaching NASA scientists about their craft, if you will. And no matter where you go or what you want to be or who you are, we'll be rooting for you.